The National Football League's pageantry rolls into Oxnard every year for the Dallas Cowboys training camp, and with it comes its cheerleading squad, regarded as one of the best in all the NFL. While in town, they host a cheerleading camp for local students. Watch this.
My name is Mark Contreras. I'm the principal of Rio Mesa High School. I'm so honored that the Dallas Cowboys have chosen Rio Mesa High School a second year in a row to host the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader camp. We're thankful to the City of Oxnard for this opportunity and for all the parents and the kids, over 400 participants in this wonderful event. We're so honored that the Dallas Cowboys have allowed us to host this event. In the City of Oxnard, we're proud to host this event, and it brings some great notoriety and attention to our school and this community.
My name is Paige Eagleson. I'm a cheer coach here at Rio Mesa High School. We're so excited to be able to welcome the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders here to spend time with all of our community here in Oxnard. Everyone gets really excited for this event because it's such a great time with the girls coming all the way from Dallas and making the time to spend time with all of us here in Oxnard.
My name's Katie Aldrich. I'm the appearance and event coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. We're out here again, and this is my, 7th year to be out in Oxnard, and this is honestly my favorite event we get to do. It's, for the kids, and it's something, we try to instill a little bit more than just performances and dancing as well. I don't know if you noticed, but they have the kids sitting down and they teach them a little bit more about, what it takes to be dedicated and, how to have good character and, just giving back to the community. So, this is such a great community, and we are always welcomed here with open arms. And so we love every opportunity we get to come out here.
The Voyaging Canoe, Heike Analia, made a special visit to Channel Islands Harbor. It sailed more than 2,800 miles across the Pacific to California, carrying a special message about the critical need to address climate change. Check this out.
The ceremony here today is very special for us, especially bringing together the indigenous cultures, the indigenous First Nations people here from this area of Oxnard, but also bringing together the Polynesian culture, the Native Hawaiians that are here, and then also being able to join the Maritime Museum here and that maritime culture. So it's bringing multiple cultures together. It's through our diversity that we become stronger. The journey is going great. We started up north in San Francisco, working our way down. The further south we get, the warmer it gets, so that's nice for us from Hawaii. We also have been receiving a warm welcome throughout the California coast, so that's always comforting.
So I'd like to end by thanking everyone here for attending this event. This makes me proud to say that I'm not only your mayor of the city of Oxnard, but it makes me proud of the city of Oxnard, and I want to thank everybody here for believing in Oxnard.
Hi, my name is Joe Reyes. Today I'm here at the Plaza Park with representatives from the U.S. Army, the U.S. Marine Corps. There you go. We're here to remind you, friends, family, and fellow veterans, that on November 11th, Sunday, we're having our ceremony here for Veterans Day. we invite you to come down here, join us with the crowds, and actually be part of the going on event here. We're going to have speakers, dignitaries, we'll have the local bands here playing patriotic music, and we'll also have a parade. And at Plaza Park, our ceremony will start at 11 o'clock exactly. One thing we request is that you be here with your friends, your family, because it'll be a solemn event, but it'll be a great event too. One of the things that we're doing here today, or then, is that we're going to highlight veterans that were in the conflicts at Grenada and also in Lebanon. So if you know anybody from those two conflicts that might be around in the area, please let them know that we're here especially to dedicate this time for them. So we'll look forward to seeing you there. If you have any questions, if you want to be in the parade, look at the city's website. So hope to see you there. Thank you much.
Hey everybody, we're out here with the Oxnard Senior Services. We're out here celebrating our end of summer barbecue. We have all our seniors here with the City of Oxnard. If you're a senior and you live in the City of Oxnard, come check out our 3 centers. We have the South Oxnard Senior Center, the Palm Vista, and the Wilson Senior Center. We have different programs, different activities, exercises, so all our seniors can be active and join the fun with us. We hope to see you guys soon.
Located along the Southern California coast in Ventura County, the city of Oxnard has over 20 miles of beautiful scenic coastline. Oxnard is the 19th largest city in California, with a population over 200,000 residents. Located between Los Angeles and Santa Barbara, Oxnard has all the comforts of a small town, with the advantages and culture of a big city. The city of Oxnard is excited to announce that it is hiring for the position of housing director. Oxnard is searching for a housing director who will be instrumental in carrying forward the vision of improved organizational effectiveness and best practices throughout the housing department. The ideal candidate selected for this position will be a proven leader who is committed to the department's mission and the Oxnard community. The housing director will be responsible for activities of the Housing Authority and the Commission on Homelessness. The position calls for a background in housing programs, financial management, and grants administration. The application period to apply for the position of Housing Director will end November 26, 2018. Applicants may make confidential inquiries by calling Lisa Yoshimura at 805-385-7596. Oxnard is now in a position to rebuild and rebrand its city, to make it a more exciting place for residents and visitors. And it all starts with employees like you. Join the team and be a part of the movement. We can't wait to meet you.
It was 1968 when the Oxnard Performing Arts and Convention Center celebrated 50 years here in Oxnard. There was food, fun, and lots of entertainment. Here's the story.
Today we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Oxnard Performing Arts Center. We're celebrating it as a season, so all year long we're going to be paying tribute to our history and our very bright future. So we have a pretty fascinating history. It took a lot of people and a lot of networking and fundraising to bring about the opening of the Performing Arts Center. And in looking at history and who's interested in history, I discovered the Oxnard Heritage Harmony Players. They're based out of Heritage Square. So at the helm is Connie Korenstein. So she and I met over several weeks, and she got very excited about the project and enamored with the players back in 1968. And she sat here in our offices for hours going through our archives. So the archives were really just the scrapbooks from this woman named Cleo Laban. And Cleo was appointed by the city to chair the steering committee for the Performing Arts Center. And she really was this powerhouse. She's the one who fundraised for over 10 years to help build our facility. So Connie was very inspired by Cleo's story and, reenacted her life on stage for us. And it was really fun.
On behalf of the committee, I give you Oxnard's Auditorium. Here it stands, awaiting its opening night, ready for the public to enjoy, now and forever.
In 1968, when the PAC was being built, Sir Optimus International of Oxnard had a part in building a fountain. And this fountain was a fundraiser that the club did. The garden came about as a wonderful way to revitalize the space in a way that does reflect our drought environment and also adds such a gorgeous reflection of the garden area here.
We're preparing the site for its 50th anniversary, and this was one of the items they knew that should be fixed, repaired. They had cost estimates to completely refurbish and restore. Anything is going to take some repair through the years, and this one actually had been redone probably, but I don't think we knew exactly to what degree. And then I just agreed to come to a meeting and saw that they had been talking to someone who might be able to help them design it. They were talking to some nurseries that could donate some plant product, but it wasn't real like, okay, this is what we're going to do. And so I offered to help them, since I've done stuff like this for customers or some fair exhibits I've done at the county fair. And it was easy, 10 by 10. I mean, that's not a big thing to do. So I did a little computer rendering for them and said, let's talk, from that point on. And they said, okay, let's just go for it. Let's do it. So the concept was to still have an effective water, because that's what its purpose was in this public space between the buildings and activities here. So this is sort of the 2018 version of having water. So it's a tilted glazed pot on a mound with the visual effect of water coming out of it with plant material and some blue fiberglass.
So Monday was really interesting. I think, we're on one hand paying homage to 1968 and to our history, but at the same time, the Performing Arts Center is trying to keep in mind the demographics of the city today, which is almost 74% Latino. One of the biggest acts, I think, for our demographic is Los Angeles Azules, which is this amazing cumbia band from Mexico, and they're huge. They just played Coachella, the Arts and Music Festival out in the Valley. And it was neat to bring all these different individuals together. But that's our community for you. It's very diverse and exciting. And we packed the house. And even though it was a Monday, it was filled to the brim. And that was really cool. I love that we could provide this great cultural arts experience at an affordable price and really just celebrate this amazing venue.
Part of Downtown Oxnard District Safety Program is to keep downtown clean, safe, and vibrant. This is how these community heroes do it.
Our organization is a nonprofit association of the property and business owners. We were founded in 2001 with the mission of keeping the downtown clean, safe, and vibrant. One of the core services we provide is a district safety patrol, a partnership with the Oxnard Police Department. Currently, we contract with PSC, that's Professional Security Consultants. We have a team of district safety officers who work daily on foot, bike, and truck patrols throughout the district. So our district safety officers also serve as ambassadors to visitors to the area.
As the owner of Alert Management Company, which has been in downtown Oxnard since 1960, it's important for me that my customers and employees feel safe. The Oxnard Downtown Security Team does a great job at providing that service.
So right now I'm basically just conducting a mobile patrol for the CBD area, making sure that there's no issues going around in the streets and nobody's breaking any rules. I wanted to become a security guard because I'm interested in the law enforcement field. Working for the downtown security team, you're really connected with the police department. We assist them with anything that they need help with if they're in the area, because I feel like it's kind of like a stepping stone to going in the direction I want to go to. Mainly the things that we try to secure is there's graffiti, we report graffiti to the graffiti action program. We patrol and make sure that the lights throughout the downtown area, if needed, are reported to Edison or the city so they can get taken care of. Stand by, I'm current 10-6.
Yo aquí tengo mucho vendiendo y los veo aquí seguido a ellos. Ajá. A cada 8 días que vendemos, aquí están ellos. Son muy amables, muy trabajadores. Ajá. Así es.
So one of the reasons I like coming to downtown Oxnard is because PSC, local security, is very helpful, especially when you need them. They help me find my keys. So.
And these are all services that help us maintain a safe environment, and that is the foundation of making this downtown a clean, safe, vibrant, and prosperous downtown Oxnard.
Neighborhood gardens are a beautiful sight. They also provide plenty of fresh produce. It also has a way of bringing communities together in a very special way. Here's how Oxnard La Colonia neighborhood gets it done.
Okay, we're here at the Camino del Sol Community Garden here on the north side of the La Colonia neighborhood here in Oxnard. And we're just going to be learning a little about this garden. So the city started managing this garden in April of 2018. And currently we have about 43 active gardeners here. It's 1.5 acre site. And the garden just serves a really important role in the community, offering both a mix of active and passive recreation, and giving residents here a chance to interact with the environment and with the soil and with some of the plants that they like to cultivate and eat. And also gives people some healthy food that they can get some fresh organic produce for free. We offer the plots here at no cost to residents of Oxnard. Yeah, everyone enjoys coming out here, growing a bunch of food, interacting with all kinds of different folks from different areas of Oxnard, different places in Mexico. We have a gardener here from Vietnam, so we have a broad diversity of people who come here and grow some of their traditional foods and some of the foods that are important to them and their families.
This is a very great program whose the city let us do. We have a nice relationship with the community. I make a lot of friends here with every person who come to the garden. And we all work together to make a community garden. Like in the back, we grow corn. And in my lot, I'm being kind of slow this year, but I have some jicamas, growing jicamas, carrots, squash, corn, chilies, and some other plants.
Yes, my name is Walter Schneider, and I have a garden over here on Camille del Sol Garden. Most of these plants super grow because my father and my grandfather, they was on a farm down Mississippi, and I learned a lot of stuff from them. And it's good for the kid to learn from their parent about farming because it's a good therapy. When life beats you down, when you get stressed and stuff, it's good to connect with the earth. And like the earth give you some energy, and it releases a lot of oxygen and a lot of other energy. These plants have some intelligence to it, and they sometimes can even talk to you and say everything's going to be okay.
So this is our communal plot here, one of our communal plots at the Camino del Sol Community Garden. And we have, we planted corn and squash together in the kind of traditional milpa style of growing them together. And a lot of the volunteers here at the community garden came together, and we got all these seeds and planted them together. And the pumpkins are just finishing off now, so we're just getting ready to harvest them. And we're going to be having a few events here this fall with some of the local schools here in the La Colonia neighborhood. So if you'd like to see more gardens like this in Oxnard, please get involved with the city's Parks and Recreation Master Plan process this fall of 2018 and visit oxnard.org for more information.
National Night Out is an annual event that promotes police and community partnerships with the neighborhoods. This event takes place across the entire city and includes block parties, festivals, cookouts, and much more. Here's how Oxnard did our National Night Out.
Yeah, National Night Out is just a very simple concept. Let's get people in the community out together. You meet new people, meet new friends, meet your neighbors, interact with the city, police, fire, other city officials. It just makes for a stronger, a safer neighborhood. So this is a great event.
The neighbors initiate, they organize, they want to be here. This is not like an official meeting. So this is a true sign of these neighbors wanting to spend time together and to spend time with us and the police. So it's wonderful. And I think in my guesses across the country, this is what happens. So I think it's a really, really significant event, and I'm glad we do it every year.
It was very successful. We, I think, had a turnout about like 100 residents at least. Well, they were very excited. They thank us, and they say that they're happy to see these type of events come on to their community because they get to meet their neighbors, they get to meet the representatives in the community, and so it makes them feel like they have a part in a positive experience.
I've been aware of National Night Out for a while now, almost about 11 years. And when it first started, we were kicking around the idea. We were starting to talk to the neighborhood councils, and it didn't really catch on. And then for the last 4 or 5 years, it all of a sudden it caught on. So it took a little bit of persistence because it's really not a police department sponsored event. This is more of a neighborhood driven event that we will support and show up, but we really want the residents in the community and the neighborhood councils to take the active role in organizing it. So we really like to see the neighborhood actually take the steps and organize it themselves and put together events like this. Some are real small, some are very large. So it depends. Some neighborhoods do a big event one year and a small event the next year. I know it ranges from a picnic bench and a case of water to something like this. So we have all types of events going on tonight.
The city of Oxnard and the Oxnard PAC hosted a special evening centered around the documentary Straws. Let's see how it turned out.
We were asked to come to this event in support of the movie Straws and to be kind of a backbone for the community as far as what's going on with the movement. Hi, my name's Kyle Knutson, and I'm the owner at Honeycup Coffee and Kitchen, located in the beautiful Channel Islands Harbor. I hope that in the near future that we can get rid of all plastic silverware, all plastic diningware. I think straws is one step, but if you look at the greater scope of things, there is so much plastic that we use and throw out on a daily basis. It really sickens me, and it's one small piece to a bigger problem, and I think that we could see ourselves getting rid of plastics altogether. I think the more awareness that people have about these kinds of issues, and that the events and the things that can bring awareness to people in our community is absolutely vital.
I'm Kat Sorignano. I'm the owner and operator at the Honeycup Coffee and Kitchen at the Channel Islands Harbor in Oxnard. To be 100% honest, I was a little apprehensive when we were coming. I wasn't sure what the turnout would be. Obviously, I was hoping for a lot of people, and I was absolutely blown away how many people are here. There's a bunch of artwork here by 5th graders and under, and I am totally blown away on their thinking capacity for the movement. I'm pretty impressed with the turnout today.
My name is Trish Honigsberg, and I am an outreach and education specialist with the City of Oxnard. I would say the main goal of the event was not only to teach people to recognize that maybe straws aren't always needed, but also to teach people all plastics are a problem. Awareness is the first thing, so once you get people aware of the problem, then we can try to come up with solutions. So just sort of bringing that message home, because everyone can do something.
You love the show. Now like us on Facebook and Twitter at City of Oxnard, and watch the archive shows and other extras on our YouTube and Vimeo channel. We'll see you next time.